And I'll be right back. What can we afford? Anything? Not really. Okay. I'll be right back soon.
Hey Tim, I was looking forward to how great this great stream was going to be since we continue to find ourselves in this position of greatness where you play a game that the rest of the great world has given up on. To celebrate, I bring a joke. Walking home last night, I passed a slice of apple pie.
That's someone's Pat. Sure, let's kill it.
Which is kind of brutal, especially when you have somebody like Toad who's like, I'm just going to hang out back here, snap that one objective, and then run away.
Yep.
He now can't do the runaway piece. So it's kind of like Black Widow's the same way. Nebula don't care. Objectives aren't real. Objectively, they're objective.
Objective, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to, make the game last longer because this is going to be quick. So we are going to start out with Black Widow over here.
Hey, Dr. D, host of Erecting.
Your success to me. Therefore, you must suffer a joke. I lost Kara's audiobook before I could hear the whole thing, and now I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't hate it.
Which is kind of brutal, especially when you have somebody like Toad who's like, I'm just going to hang out back here, snap that one objective, and then run away.
Yep.
He now can't do the runaway piece. So it's kind of like Black Widow's the same way. Nebula don't care. Objectives aren't real. Objectively, they're objective.
Objective,
in her mind.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to, make the game last longer because this is going to be quick. So we are going to start out with Black Widow over here.
Hey, Dr. D, host of Erecting.
Your success to me. Therefore, you must suffer a joke. I lost Kara's audiobook before I could hear the whole thing, and now I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't hate it. Oh, is he gonna buy this, play that, play this, play this? That's someone's Pat. Sure, let's kill it.
Tom, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter.
That's good, Dr. D. I don't know if you can hear those redemptions coming through Charles, but Dr. D's was, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter. Today, where we interviewed Tim Simpson and Mike Tisdale, some of the head TOs that have been there the longest outside of Charles. Those are the three that did MCP the first year, and they've been there every year since at Adepticon. So we had a great talk about that, talked about the new venues, how the events went, and what we're excited for. It is you!
That's me. That's you. What's up, Tim Simpson?
All right,
Lowercase Tim.
let's... Uncle Tim.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Uncle
Uncle
Tim.
Tim. Uncle Lowercase Tim. I rolled my thing. I got a crit and 2 hits.
To Peter Qual. I'm gonna go tinkle and make a new beverage. And I'll be right back. What can we afford? Anything? Not really. Okay. I'll be right back soon.
Hey Tim, I was looking forward to how great this great stream was going to be since we continue to find ourselves in this position of greatness where you play a game that the rest of the great world has given up on. To celebrate, I bring a joke. Walking home last night, I passed a slice of apple pie.
That's someone's Pat. Sure, let's kill it.
Tom, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter.
That's good, Dr. D. I don't know if you can hear those redemptions coming through Charles, but
Dr. D's was, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter. To Peter Qual. I'm going to go tinkle and make a new beverage. And I'll be right back. What can we afford? Anything? Not really. Okay. I'll be right back soon.
Hey Tim, I was looking forward to how great this great stream was going to be since we continued to find ourselves in this position of greatness where you play a game that the rest of the great world has given up on. To celebrate, I bring a joke. Walking home last night, I passed a slice of apple pie.
Today where we interviewed Tim Simpson and Mike Tisdale, some of the head TOs that have been there the longest outside of Charles. Those are the three that did MCP the first year, and they've been there every year since at Adepticon. So we had a great talk about that, talked about the new venues, how the events went, and what we're excited for. It is you!
That's me. That's you. What's up, Tim Simpson?
All right,
Lowercase Tim.
let's... Uncle Tim.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Uncle Tim.
Uncle Lowercase Tim. I rolled my thing. I got a crit and 2 hits.
Oh, is he gonna buy this, play that, play this, play this? Hey, Dr. D, host of
You owe all
Erecting.
of your success to me. Therefore, you must suffer a joke. I lost Kara's audiobook before I could hear the whole thing, and now I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. All right. Don't hate it.
Which is kind of brutal, especially when you have somebody like Toad who's like, I'm just going to hang out back here, snab that one objective, and then run away.
Yep.
He now can't do the runaway piece.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like Black Widow's the same way. Nebula don't care. Objectives aren't real. Objectively, they're objective. in her
Objective,
mind.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to, make the game last longer because this is going to be quick. So we are going to start out with Black Widow over here.
That's someone's Pat. Sure, let's kill it.
Oh, is he gonna buy this, play that, play this, play this? Today where we interviewed Tim Simpson and Mike Tisdale, some of the head TOs that have been there the longest outside of Charles. Those are the three that did MCP the first year, and they've been there every year since at Adepticon. So we had a great talk about that, talked about the new venues, how the events went, and what we're excited for. It is you!
That's me. That's you. What's up, Tim Simpson?
All right,
Lowercase Tim.
let's... Uncle Tim.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Uncle
Tim.
Tim.
Uncle Lowercase Tim. I rolled my thing. I got a crit and 2 hits.
Tom, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter.
That's good, Dr. D. I don't know if you can hear those redemptions coming through Charles, but Dr. D's was, I know you are dumb, so I will give you some advice. Something my uncle used to tell me was that you should always fight fire with fire. He was a smart man, but a terrible firefighter.
Hey, Dr. D, host of Erecting.
All of your success to me. Therefore, you must suffer a joke. I lost Kara's audiobook before I could hear the whole thing, and now I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. All right. Don't hate it.
Which is kind of brutal, especially when you have somebody like Toad who's like, I'm just going to hang out back here, snab that one objective, and then run away.
Yep.
He now can't do the runaway piece.
All right, guys, we are about to get started here. We are at what some people might describe as Squad Goals 2024 here in the heart of an abandoned mall in Glenview.
I think this is Niles, technically.
Niles?
Yeah.
Listen, Bill Niles, the Science Guys, is going to be here at the mall. Pretty dope, but we have Mike Tisdale here, professional intern here at the PCN.
Hey.
As Dr. D, host of Arachnid, #1 selling alphabetical show on the network. It has A for Apple. Apparently,
Official sponsor from right here.
The D in Dr. D, Twitch has flagged is inappropriate from Red Rock Mad. We will allow that. But so the Squad Goals is a 3v3 team tournament for Marvel Crisis Protocol, where between all 3 players on each team, they cannot repeat models, miniatures, characters, tactics cards, or prices. So in planning for this, people kind of choose one affiliation to stick to. They choose the splash pieces that are going to help elevate that team the most, and then they will get matched up against another 3-man team, where they will be, playing by the same rules, some might say. This event is going to be hosted by Alfredo Size 3 Taco Truck. There is an Alfredo's team that is here that I believe consists of Pat, Alex Botts, and Mr. Kirchhoff himself. The event itself is going to be run by Nate Horn. One of the really cool things about this event is they have these super dope cards that tell you kind of how this is how you should be setting up for the game, this is how you are planning your matchups, and then a post-game sequence as well. One thing I really want to highlight here, there will be pictures of these posted on the Facebook, and I'm sure they're already on the Alfredo's Discord and stuff as well. But at the end of the game, step 8 of the post-game sequence, players will simultaneously wish each other good luck. Step 9 is the winner leaves the table using any or all of the following excuses. Gonna go see how the boys are doing, thinking about some lunch, or gotta take a leak. And then step 9A of the post-game sequence, the loser stays at the table and contemplates their life choices or reads Twitter.
You forgot the important part of that, Tim. And if that post-game sequence is not strictly adhered to, it's an automatic DQ for both teams.
It is an automatic Dairy Queen for both teams. It is in a different abandoned mall, and you do have to Uber there. So it's kind of one of the more important parts of the setup as a whole. But listen, they are going to flip that blizzard upside down, but in this heat, it probably will fall out.
Yeah, 100%. Hopefully not on our terrain.
Correct.
Yeah.
The mats, though, very cleanable. So you should be able to clean up soft serve, Reese's Pieces chunks, or peanut buster parfait. Sorry, excuse my French.
That's not French.
Buster's not French?
You're French.
I'm Dutch.
Oh.
Yeah. But, all right, looks like we're going to be getting some players here to table 1, and we have a familiar face. It looks like Mr. Mirror Image is going to be up on the screen here. Mr. Tisdale, what team is Mirror Image on?
What team are they on? Or what team are they playing?
What team are they on, as far as team names? Background noise is intense, possibly lower gain. Yeah, I wish that was the setting here. Let's try.
And you want them to roll in the part of the dice tray closest.
Yes. But yeah, we'll get a look. We're using a slightly different mixer today. It should have some auto processing, but maybe it doesn't. Let me know if this is any different. Wow, that's a lot different for us. I don't know about you. But that should have cut out a whole ton of the background noise, apparently. But give me some finger guns in chat if that is in fact better option. Or just yell at everyone to shut up. I mean, that is something you could do.
Yeah, we could do.
It's not as funny if he doesn't actually read it. Oh, look, it's Tim. Hello, Tim. Dan said you delivered last Friday. Good job for actually doing something.
Is awesome. The whole sentence. All right. So the team names are. You can have one. I'm giving them all my. Okay. There's a spot, but yeah. I'm gonna take the spider pump one. Thank you. Yeah. All right. I gotta get like all of this because all my stuff's non-standard. all my non-dice. My dice is standard. Yeah, I'll do this after we do priority and everything. Yes, I'll just...
A-Force, but the A is
4.
I got 3, but they're all crits. Let's keep that up.
Alright. I'm also very happy with that roll if that continues. Sorry, what crises do you have?
A-Force, but it's awesome.
You just want to look at them?
Yeah. Scrambles, riots, cosmic invasion. I can take my extracts.
No, I'm not ready. I'm ready. The picture of these looks like something you're seeing.
Center. Scrolls and Cosmic Invasion.
You want these here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha. I think I figured it out. There we go. Vince's camera has a mic on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's picking up the... Yeah, there we go, guys. We figured it out. Alright, so we have Cosmic Invasion and Scrolls. Dude, long names. There we go.
16 and
16 threat. Do we know what affiliation A-Force might be using?
not yet.
Yeah, he has a couple different leaders.
Yes.
Wakanda Web Warriors. Look at that. The Wakanda button came up real nice and quick, so we're going to be gorgeous and beautiful there. We're going to be not gorgeous nor beautatious with that there. But man, it did not only did the background noise cut out, but it got a lot quieter here. People are assembling their rosters to go up against opponents. Some of them know.
Deep in
they
thought?
don't know. Yeah, deep in the tank, as some might say. Some of the other people that we see around the group today, I'll rip.
It's Grip It and Rip It.
I'll grip it and rip it
Yeah.
with Mike DeLuca.
They're all here, so we can call them that now.
Yeah, with Mike DeLuca, Sooner, and Lucas Sheik.
Tim, shut up. If they're going to use their own measuring templates, as long as they're the official measure, doesn't
Yep.
you care if it's like not measured?
Nope. Yep. But so this will be 3 rounds today with a top cut tomorrow to decide which out of these 22 teams is going to be the winner of the first annual.
Is there a top cut? I thought everyone played tomorrow.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they do all play tomorrow.
Well, I mean, the details don't really matter, right?
Yeah.
We're here just to watch some MCP.
Correct, exactly. Nerd, it's good to have you back. It's good to have you back. But the Kansas City boys are here from Infamous. I see Aaron Franklin. Mirror Image is here. Zach Cohen. Obviously, all of the Alfredo Size 3 Taco Truck guys. Chewy's here. Dr. D is here.
Making his presence known. Letting everybody know he's here. He just walked up to a table and said, "Hi, I'm Dr. D, and I'm going to be the problem this weekend."
I'm the problem, it's me. The thing is that while it looks like a headset in his ear, it's actually a Bluetooth speaker that's just playing Taylor Swift music. That frankly, he's actually done quite a good job. Prepping bits for.
Yeah.
Speaking of bits and channel points, we do have a new redemption. on the rewards list, which if you want to hear one of Dr. D's dad jokes screamed into my ear, and then I will repeat it once I regain hearing, you can do that for the low sum of 500 free and invisible bucks.
And feel free to spam it, because it's not in my ear. It'll just blow Tim's eardrum out.
That is true. Dr. Disrespect better have a guard on the bathroom door.
I actually like the baseball jerseys for the Dice Daddies.
It is, what's that?
I like the baseball jerseys for the Dice Daddies. You guys should do that.
The Dice Daddies have actually very cool baseball jerseys, and it has the affiliation that they're playing on the back of them as well.
Yeah.
So we have number 1, Hydra, number 99, Webmax. That's actually really
Well,
cool.
we don't actually know if that's the affiliations they're playing.
Oh,
It could be their nicknames.
That could be a psycho.
It definitely could be.
It definitely could be. Tisdale, Dan says hello.
Hey, Dan. How's it
And
going?
He put you first.
You should be here, Dan. I should not be doing this.
That's the reverse of alphabetical.
It's by order of importance, I believe.
I do remember that scene. I did not. I probably should. No, I did not disable Cena. Next year, Team Adepticon? Yeah.
We can fire Tim. I'm okay with that. I own the network now. I bought it for $39 in a parking lot last night.
Listen, some call it found money. Others call it a wise investment.
I've been listening to my
Alright,
financial
so for
advisor a lot more.
We have M'Baku, Okoye, Dr. Voodoo, Toad, and Black Panther. A couple options for leadership there, so we'll see that when we do. But over on Mirror Image's side, we have Miles, Ghost Spider, Black Cat, Spectacular Spider-Man, Toad, and Wanda. And Miles' leadership there. Got to play Heather in SWU and get double points. Dan, get out. Someone ban Dan, please, from this chat.
Okay. I'm on it.
Thank you, Tisdale.
No.
I believe honor is intact, so we are going to be going into our first activation here. What do we have for Tactus cards for the 8th phase? Sacrifice, Spirit of Wakanda, Wakanda Forever, Mission Objective, and Marked for Death. In Boston, they just call it Death. Yes. Spider Tracker, all webbed up. Aunt May's Wheat Cakes, Advanced R&D, and the cat and the spider will get nope. Okay. So we have a ghost spider there, dead center for Crispy and the boys, and looks like an M'Baku
On top of a kiosk.
On top of that kiosk, and is that another character down behind that card? Is that Dr.
It looks like it.
Toad?
Dr. Toad?
Dr. Mr. the Toad.
He must be a chiropractor, too.
He's got a great back.
If you're looking to be able to spend 2 power to be able to slippery away, one way to do that is practicing good posture and health. Make sure to check out your local chiropractor for more information. And don't be shot at by blue people. All right, we have our first Toxic Tim engaged, so I'm going to say it right now, and I'm not even going to apologize for it.
Oh, really?
I think Chicago pizza is just all right. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I'm going to say it. It's just bread lasagna. Listen, there's nothing more toxic than getting this specific chat started on a stream.
Yeah.
And there's a hydrate.
You hydrate with coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Voodoo down.
All right, Dr. D interrupting up the flow state of the game. Really just cracked the back on that one. We do have Dr. Voodoo there at the bottom. And
Is that a toad on the other side as well?
Black Panther up on the top of that kiosk.
We already have a judge call from someone?
Or by kiosk, I mean the bottom level of the apartment building. All right, let's get these done. That is...
What do we have? 5? Wow, this is real annoying on this side of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how does it feel?
Well, I don't have
Black
to...
Panther, you said? All right, King T'Challa, not King T'Challa, just regular old T'Challa.
What are these, sips, right?
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Like a gulp, like an ounce of beverage. That lemonade is actually pretty dope. Judge, show me the rule book. We've actually already seen a couple rule books flying back and forth. One of them was actually spiral bound from like an office mag, so it probably hurt a little bit. It's hardcover.
Gulping this hot coffee is a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, what was that? All right. Game is started. That's a Black Panther moving up to the cab of that Oscorp. He is going to interact with a scroll, and he will be pushed by it. Dr. G, just remind them to roll in the box. I really have to wonder how is redeeming Toxic Tim any different from any everyday Tim, other than he is pointing it out as it happens. I think that's a big part of it, honestly, is calling attention to the toxicity instead of trying to let it fly under the radar.
Speaking of being called out, there's my wife in chat.
There is. Can't handle the heat because you're pretty weak. Sorry, got him. Tisdale's bladder isn't going to keep up.
Oh, my bladder will be fine.
Honestly, one of the big benefits that we do have here for people helping us out is we do require catheters for stream. That way you do not have to get up off the stream table to pee. So that is going to be a toad moving up, getting within range 2 of that bottom scroll.
Best 2 threat in the game right there, toad.
Best 2 threat in the game. And he's going to roll to see if he's moved.
Is a shield?
And he's going to get pushed. Didn't realize. Just tag Dan. You're going to talk about that nerd. A lot of jokes about that. Okay, and that push is going to have him be resolved outside of range 1 of that bottom objective. Both players remembering to hit their clock as well.
That's a tough thing if you don't actually use chess clocks at your local store or anything, is remembering that constant back and forth of that.
It's very true. I went to an event at Red Seal Gaming in
No, you didn't.
And got to play, and I was very bad at the clock. Don't care, won't use. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the sub. Who was? Who got pushed? Okay, so enemy toad there, also getting pushed.
How do you determine which one's the enemy?
So, like, mirror image is on my side of the table. So anything that happens on the left side of the table for me, while that is going to be flipped for you guys at home, that is how I declare the enemy.
Okay.
Really, it's whoever's...
So you're on Crispy and the boys' team?
I'm on Crispy and the boys'
okay.
team.
All right.
Really, it's whoever's not currently active. So,
gotcha.
And with that said, that means I did it in reverse. That's why I like Taylor. And that is going to have another scroll picked up and a shield.
Yep. Another push.
I remember to mute the mixer, but not the headset that goes directly into Dylan's head. So Dylan, I do apologize about that, and I will take my yellow card. All right, so that was Ghost Spider moving up, grabbing center scroll, not being pushed and moving back. Oh, gotcha. Did end up getting back to safety because she's a long mover. Tim, your mic is much quieter than your partner's. How about now?
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
That
there
did it.
you are.
Yep.
I thought you were annoying when I could barely hear you.
Yeah. No, this really turns it up to 7. Thank you, Spidey Dude. Appreciate that. Just to change the subject, did Tim enjoy his gifts? That I did. I use them to cast darts now in game, to the detriment of all of our studio equipment. I never knew how annoying bubble wands would be in a recording session to everyone else but me. All right, so we're going to be going back over to Crispy and the Boys Web Warriors here. Looks like we are going to be moving Spectacular Spider-Man up. Only a medium mover. Okay, so we have an impact webbing going into Black Panther here. Hopefully to move him off that point if that wild is rolled. He does have a crit, so showing 2.
No
Make
wild,
it
though.
3, but no wild.
Koya's gonna spend the power and take it.
Oh, this was onto Okoye or Black Panther? Oh, this is going into Okoye. She did get the reroll, did not convert it, so all 3